Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start tonight's show. Okay, so Sammy Mokbel of the BBC Sports can they do one like an interview session when they explain some kind of transfer news. So they can ask him about Nico Williams. Nico Williams wants to be the highest earner at Arsenal, like one of the highest, or if not the highest for Arsenal. He can explain say Arsenal have no problem breaking the clause of Nico Williams with Atletico Bilbao. The major issue na the wages. So because Arsenal and the player never get an agreement, there is no way Arsenal will now go to the club and go and say we want to break the clause. They have to get an agreement with the player, which is what I always say here. Club to player agreement is very, very key. Once you cross that hurdle, then you're going to pursue the club to club. That one will be easier. And the fact say the club Atletico Bilbao when they offer Nico Williams another contract extension because the president, I think, Uriate or Sudaraba, he no one made the guy go. So these are all the obstacles. They won't even increase the buyout clause. So let me show you how the news was broken. Absolutely frightening star wants to be the highest paid player in Arsenal before he signs. Now, Arsenal are very interested in signing Atletico Bilbao star Nico Williams this summer, but his wage demands are proven to be an issue according to Sammy Mokbel. So when you read the entirety of the report, because when they talk about the actual quotes with Mokbel made, before that, they say Williams say the guy they earn £169,000 per week at Bilbao. But if he won't leave, he will like a pay rise. You get. Now, Nico Williams is one that they would love to get over the line, which is Arsenal. But again, the issue with Nico Williams is wages. I think they can do the release clause, but my understanding is that Nico Williams would look to be one of, if not the highest paid player at the club, which is something that is not possible. Because according to the report, they go down, they say the likes of Kai Havertz, they earn like £20,000 per week. They can mention some other players. So there is no way Nico Williams just come, just jump, go ahead of everybody. And not just know whether Arsenal they think towards that direction, but more just the watch. Because before you know now, that buyout clause, they will carry and go up. So I don't know what you think, because some Arsenal fans have even said, if not the money in the fight, give her the money, make una bring them. After all, if you want to get the best players, you should be willing to spend money. But I don't know what you think about that narrative. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now, away from that, so we can hear say from the London Evening Standard that Arsenal are advancing in talks to beat Juventus to the hiring of renowned talent spotter Matteo Tognozzi. I think we'll be getting him from Granada, where he's the sporting director over there. Before he done the Juventus, before he come Waka Waka, now Juventus they hope say they will fit bring him back because they bad waiting do for them. They can't play as well. They sign to Savlaovic and Yidis, sign some other players for there. But we just watch how they go because they say before Arsenal and they race the guy, or Juve don't enter the race. So whether I go join Arsenal or I go join Juve, I don't really know. But the major players in this media industry, all of them they talk say now Arsenal. Now the guy won't go. But we'll just watch. I know say they can never tell. Surprisingly, this evening, I got to see Kudus to Arsenal from the London Evening Standard. That fresh reports claim that Arsenal are among clubs where they consider a move for West Ham star Mohammed Kudus. This particular player, me personally, I like him. I feel say if he come Arsenal, he go fit improve Arsenal. But the issue waiting for him head, now be this €100 million clause, will be £85 million. Will not really make sense. It's going to be active for the first 10 days in July. For me personally, I don't think it makes like it's ridiculous because of the figure. Nobody said the player is score like 20 goals, 30 goals. For me, I don't see any reason why we will spend that kind of money, but I don't know what you think. Let me just tell you my own personal view. Yes, the player is a good player, I like him, but is it worth that amount? No. What is it worth? At least 50 million is still okay. How much West Ham pay, which they call them, which even Ajax didn't come from a BSF. How much them pay them before they sign up? So that's the issue. Now, another breaking news will come here today about Kepa Arrizabalaga. Now, Fabrizio Romano come let us know say Kepa don't agree. You know, so in the morning they hear say Kepa still dey consider, and say they think say no one discounts Arsenal, but still thinking. But now it's confirmed. Kepa has agreed to become Arsenal goalkeeper, joining from Chelsea. Here we go soon. Next step, Arsenal to trigger the 5 million release clause into Kepa's contract at Chelsea, and then the deal will be official. You see how this deal sweet. Club to player agreed. Then you come move to the selling club. Everywhere goes stew. So Kepa is going to be Arsenal's backup. Many people they report this story. David Ornstein, I think, was the first person that broke this story. Arsenal to sign Kepa Arrizabalaga from Chelsea, deal in process of being finalized after the 30-year-old Spanish goalkeeper agreed to join Arsenal and fight for his place. £5 million release clause in contracts will be activating. Now, did you know that this Kepa Arrizabalaga is the most expensive goalkeeper of all time? When Chelsea signed him, they signed him for 71.6 million. So he joined Arsenal. He joined Chelsea in 2018, 71.6 million. Now the question becomes, why is the goalkeeper who is regarded as the most expensive goalkeeper in the history now going for a meager sum of 5 billion? Now, when, according to the story from the London Evening Standard, because I never even knew this, they themselves asked the question, why is Kepa leaving Chelsea for just 5 million? It might seem odd that Chelsea are willing to let the world's most expensive goalkeeper leave for just 5 million, especially to their arch rivals, Arsenal. Now, there's an explanation. The reason is that when Kepa joined Bournemouth on loan last season, now I want to say, don't forget saying that Kepa might be Bournemouth's goalkeeper last season. If say Bournemouth do very well, you get them. I think they beat us also. Said they did very well, so now they keep for them. Now, Kepa agreed to take a pay cut when he joined Bournemouth. He can also tell Chelsea, say, now we decide they go join them, because I think before then he went on loan to Real Madrid. Now we decide they go join them. In case Bournemouth won't come sign me at the end of the day, make una reduce the money, because the clause where they here, Bournemouth cannot afford it. Bournemouth are not a high revenue generation club or generating club. Chelsea can't agree. That's why Chelsea can't reduce in release clause to 5 million. They can't sign them for contracts. It can't be new terms. Now, at the end of everything, you can't be say Arsenal can look for second choice goalkeeper. Bournemouth self, their coach Andoni, I think Andoni, he said they take up and say, we want to sign you, but based on say the opportunity to play for Arsenal can arise. Even though you will not be playing consistent football like you will be playing over there at Bournemouth, but at least you will compete for honors. You will get that prestige of saying, okay, I'm playing for one of the best clubs in England. You get, and Arsenal on their own end, what are we benefiting from? Even though ab initio I didn't really like the goalkeeper, but when you now consider the fact that he did so well at Bournemouth last season and he has Champions League experience, he played for Real Madrid. This guy don't work out. Guess so when you look at all these things, I just did very happy for Kepa and 5 million, because initially they asked, since we don't sign Garcia, we don't see who Baraka will sign. So when you look at this deal, 5 million compared to Garcia's deal 25 million, and some of them go there majorly on the bench, I think this is a good deal. Is Chelsea happy that we got Kepa? No. Because if to say they no from the beginning, saying that Arsenal they will leave that clause the way it be. So I think as of now, there's nothing they can do. So that's the reason for those who wonder, so why we get this player. That's the major reason. And another thing, he said the goalkeeper, according to Fabrizio Romano, he was telling Give Me Sports, the goalkeeper is earning £150,000 at Chelsea. You get. So now when they enter Arsenal, hopefully it will end the same. Now the person who did number 2 before, Neto, that one was earning 50,000 per week. So we never really know like how much they will give them. This Kepa Arrizabalaga will play for Arsenal. I think in coming days we're going to get clarity and know how much Arsenal will be giving him. So the Athletic also going to talk, say members of Arsenal staff are long-time admirers of Kepa Arrizabalaga, and this is not the first time his name has been mentioned in recruitment conversations within Arsenal. The player understands the existing hierarchy at Arsenal. He knows David Raya is number 1, but in they're willing to fight for him place. In fact, there is another video when I think when this Kepa they do wedding, Jojo went there, Havertz went there. Now that day, Arsenal make an official say they don't sign Kai Havertz. They can't bring the box where they put Kai Havertz jersey inside the box. Send and go for the wedding. Go give Kai Havertz. He can bring her. I am now a gunner. Yes. So I remember that. So the guy get friends. This is at least he has good relationship with Kai Havertz. So welcome to Arsenal, senior man. Now, away from that, you see, Football London, they put out this fantastic feature story that is explaining the new deadline to complete Benjamin Sesko transfer. When I read the story, I really loved it. Yes. So for all those when they look at immediacy, when they look at hastiness, when they look at speed, this is the deadline you should be looking at. Not first 6 days, first 7 days. Now, the point they explain when Arsenal preseason will start, so that Arsenal need to sign anybody they want sign, especially Sesko, before the preseason. So Sesko now, they don't finish holiday. They say according to FIFA rules, clubs are expected to give their players at least 3 weeks holiday. So Sesko don't go holiday. So Sesko is supposed to come back from holiday July 2nd. Now, Arsenal are going to head off on their preseason tour of Asia on Friday, July 19, giving the Gunners 17 days to complete a deal for Sesko. When Sesko don't come back from evacuation on July 2, then from July 2 to July 17, we're supposed to run sign Sesko. That is if we want him to partake in preseason. So because once July 19 don't come, we don't go Asia. From Asia, no, we have some games we want to play. After all those Asian games, before we go know what's in the apple, don't come back to the Arsenal to play the Emirates Cup. So you can't determine whether they want to make him participate or not, just Sesko, whoever we are going to sign, whether they would like me also to participate in this tour, or maybe now for the Emirates Cup, we will see those who will play. Even by now, I never seen we will play for Emirates Cup. I don't even know whether I'll play the Emirates Cup this time around, but it's yet to be determined. So what could they watch? If they go play them, I go select them. So I hope you understand this new deadline. I don't know whether that is the deadline Arsenal are looking at, because what in Arsenal they look at, feel different from me and you they look at. So at least I don't put that with the public domain. I don't let you know, so you don't know as they go. Now, let's bring a message from one of our sponsors, Mr. Anayo, who's a real estate agent. So he has 14 plots of land for sale at Nora's Court Luxury Estates, Ohiaigbelo, in Robert Estate at the back of airports in Abara Icheche local government area of River State. This 14 plots of land, 6 plots dates together, 4 plots dates together, 3 plots dates together, 1 plot standing alone, and it's 1.2 million naira per plot. So if you're interested in this piece of property, you can call Mr. Anayo on 08032765227 or 08119329922 to get in touch with him and know more about the piece of property and maybe schedule your visitation. Now, away from that, let's bring you another message from another of our sponsor, Mike Ken Mega Resources Limited. So they are into genuine BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Land Rover, Range Rover, Rolls-Royce, Mini Cooper, Jaguar spare parts and car accessories and Castrol lubricants. So whether in a wholesale or retail you define, they deliver nationwide, and their delivery cost is very affordable. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on 08036135075 or 09099433390, and they are located at suites A3 and A4, ground floor, MB Plaza, Gunu District, Gariki, Abuja, Nigeria. So if you're interested in any of the products, do give them a call. Now, for the World Cup qualifiers, Norway, they did very well. They beat their opponents Italy 3-0 to go top of their World Cup qualifying group. So if you look the table, you will see Italy they like last. You see how Odegaard and Haaland they happy with Nusa. So Odegaard even assisted Haaland. I was very happy for him. Now, according to what's they hear for history, they say Norway never really play a major competition. So which means all this Haaland will never really see them for like World Cup, all those kind of things. So this time around, look at their group, look at where they are. They are in top position, although they get many games to still play. But at least see how they are happy. They did 9 points, Israel did 6 points, Estonia 3, and Italy and Moldova 0-0. So at the end of the day, with a hope, say they will come top or second so that they will feel qualify. We could even see them for the biggest stage. That's what we are just the hope make it happen. Now they drag Cristiano Ronaldo for social media because of a blunder that he made. Because he forget what did happen in 2013. First off, they first asked Cristiano Ronaldo about Lamine Yamal, because Lamine said don't talk about and say in a legend, man. So in can talk say Lamine a very nice player, he has a great talent. But the team will say, make them free the boy, make them don't put over pressure for his head, so that we will feel enjoying talents for many years to come. Then Lamine will win Ballon d'Or. Where. Now came the question: who in thinks is supposed to win Ballon d'Or? Ronaldo can talk say for him. Person when say win Ballon d'Or, person will say at least when the person win the Ballon d'Or. You go win him, you go play very well, because Cristiano Ronaldo on Ballon d'Or, I believe that individual awards have lost a bit of their merit-based value. There's no clear criteria that defines who truly deserves to win. In my opinion, the one who should win is the player who stands out and win the Champions League. That's just how I see it. Now, after Cristiano made this statement, if you say a harmless statement, Frank Ribery, one of the Bayern Munich legends, talk say, so you need to win the Champions League to win the Ballon d'Or. Wow. Baba can put like laughing emoji, laugh. TNT Sports. Frank Ribery has responded to Cristiano Ronaldo's recent comments that this season's Ballon d'Or winner should be a Champions League winner. Ribery finished third in 2013 Ballon d'Or. Despite winning the Champions League with Bayern, he did not win the Ballon d'Or. I'm not going to give in a context. In 2013, Cristiano Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or, but Cristiano Ronaldo don't win Champions League. You understand now? Ribery won treble for Germany, DFB Pokal, Bundesliga, one other cup like that. I think the super. I said I guys go do research, go check and Google AI. What trophies did Ronaldo win in 2013? Ronaldo they played for Real Madrid then. He won the Ballon d'Or. He won the World Player of the Year. He won UEFA Club Footballer of the Year award. He won the European Golden Shoe, and he won the La Liga. That's all. That's all. Now look at what Ribery won that same year. Ribery won Champions League. He won the Bundesliga. He won the DFB Pokal. He won the UEFA Super Cup and the Club World Cup. At the end of the day, Ribery no win Ballon d'Or. That's why they say they rob Ribery that year. Now fast forward to 2025. How many years later? Ronaldo will benefit from what's in the cast now. Don't talk say anybody will go win the Ballon d'Or must win the Champions League. Oh, you know win over 2030. That's why they drag my guy for neck as he choke. But why don't see Britain's face? So I really like the fact that yes, what's in the castigate because why? He no one make Lamine winner. That's why they talk all those things. But Lamine Yamal and Ronaldo they go face on Sunday, the final of the Nations League. So we'll see how that oneself will go. Now, away from that, England played them against Andorra. So when they played that game, England won 1-0 tonight and today. So as England don't win, they say Thomas Tuchel sets new record of winning all three of his first games as England boss without even conceding any goal. They say it's a remarkable achievement and they praise him, but that's that about that. Now, when you check the Arsenal website, Arsenal they tell us about next season's Champions League, what we know so far, how it's going to go down. So when you read the entirety of the report, the content explains say yes, we've qualified for Champions League for a third successive season. Champions League is now like a norm for us. It's like our birthright. So when you check out, the content say okay, like 29 of the 36 sides have already been confirmed. Let's fast forward to the story. They say in the league phase, the same format we played last season. That's how it will be now. The system is going to continue into the 2025-2026 campaign. The top 8 side will qualify automatically into the round of 16. You get so normal thing. Now, once you come move forward, they're going to ask, do we know any of the opponents where we go meet for this new Champions League? Now, some facts are clear. We cannot be drawn in the same group as any other English side in this league phase, which means we will not be playing the likes of Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Newcastle, Tottenham Hotspur at this stage. Due to our UEFA club coefficient ranking, we are going to be placed in pot 2 for the draw. As we do pot 2, we cannot face an English side. Instead, we will face 2 teams out of all these teams I want to mention now. PSG, Real Madrid, Bayern, Inter, Dortmund, and Barca. Then they for pot 1, we will face 2 of them. And they pray, may God give us Barca. I want to test ourselves. I want to test ourselves with this almighty Barca. Now my prayer be that may God just do it. Just give us Barca. Give us that Barca and give us that PSG again. Again. Because this time around we are going to be more complete with Gabriel Magalhaes, with our striker, with everybody. Like I want to test. It's a test for me. I don't know the people you go wish for, but I pray for like those 2. Just give me those ones. Away from that, the remaining pots are yet to be confirmed, so I think that's like the major team will just leave other ones safe. Now, moving on, the draw of this Champions League is going to take place on Thursday, August 28th, 2025, the day after the conclusion of the qualifying rounds. So to take place at the Grimaldi Forum in Monaco and will be streamed live on UEFA's website. The start will be confirmed in due course. Now, away from that, let's bring you a message from another of our sponsor, Mobi Wealth Associates and Co. Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shop protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 646 42234, and they're located at number 7 the Kennywood Road, or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the night, let me refer to Sami Mokbel, who is one of the BBC journalists. They talk saying Nico Williams wants to be the highest earner at Arsenal. Arsenal does not have a problem with triggering the release clause of Nico Williams with Atletico Bilbao, but the player's wages is seen as a stumbling block. Until Arsenal try to solve the problem between the club and the player, till then, we'll see what's going to happen. So my dear, all about things to find place for squad show and end. So I come your way tomorrow morning to give you the money news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. And a good night. I do not get out. Alright guys. Ciao.